Hey, what's up, guys? Nate Short here. I'm the founder of Run Your Business Like a Business, also known as RibLab, and we are an elite training, coaching, and accountability company helping real estate agents take their businesses to that next level. And in this quick video, we are going to talk about 5 best practices for building and maintaining a database. Now, obviously, building a database is one of the fundamental pillars of building a real estate brokerage business. So number 1 on the list is choosing the software that we are going to use to create it. And I recommend just using an Excel spreadsheet at first. And the reason is that you can take that Excel spreadsheet and then import that into a CRM or into any other software program that you might need later on. So it's very versatile. On that Excel spreadsheet, we want to create columns with the following labels and these headers here: first name, last name, email address, mobile phone number, and tag. Of course, you can also add in address, city, state, zip, but that may take a bit longer to do for now. So just for now, you want to focus on those top headers that I just gave you, and you can add the addresses later. Now, what is a tag, you say? Well, that is essentially a label that we are going to assign to the contact, which is going to help us splice up the database when we want to apply a certain people or group to a particular marketing initiative. We'll talk more about tags in a minute. So step 2 is we want to start to actually build the database, and there's a number of ways to do that if we don't already have one. The best thing to do is to just go through our phone and do an export of the names that you have in there. And if you don't know how to do that, you can just Google it and you should be able to figure it out. Now, you can also get names by going to LinkedIn and doing an export out of that. Again, another Google search if you don't know how to do that. You can also go to Facebook and look through all the names and add those people to your database, although you will need to do that manually because you can't export directly from Facebook into an Excel spreadsheet or a CSV file as far as I know. And you can also go through other social media platforms to see who it is that you're connected to that is not in your database. And the other thing you can do is to go through your email and look at people who may not be in your database currently, or you can also go to the CC lines of emails to find people and emails that you may not have in your database that maybe you forgot about. By using these ideas, most people can quickly build a pretty large database, so there's absolutely no excuse not to have one that is built and up to date. Most people can put together a database of at least 100 to 200 people in a matter of a few hours. So again, there's no excuse to not have one. Step number 3 is to add or define tags. Other names for tags might be contact types, groups, spheres. There are probably many more terms, but the important thing here is we want to create a column in a way that you can specifically select a specific group of people within your database. And if you do it right, this can save you huge amounts of time. Now, personally, I like to keep the number of tags that I have per person in my database to 2. And the first tag is going to address how that person is prioritized in my database. And I put a specific definition to each level using platinum, gold, silver, and bronze. That's just the method that I use. Now, a platinum for me is defined as a person who has bought, sold, or referred me more than 3 transactions. A gold is someone who has bought, sold, or referred me 1 to 2 transactions. A silver is someone who I have qualified would refer me or use me if they had the need to buy or sell. That means that I've actually asked them that question and gotten an answer from them that they would use me or refer me. Bronze are all new people that I meet that go into my database. And by using this type of tier system, I'm able to send the different levels specific marketing throughout the year, and it's very helpful for me. The second type of tag that we use is referring to how we know that person. So for most people, especially if you've known them for a long time, they're simply going to be referred to as your sphere. Okay, so let's say I have someone from my childhood past that has bought 3 houses from me. Well, they would be tagged as sphere and platinum. Now, when you have people that you're entering into your database that come from a group or specific area of interest that you are focusing on, then you would label them as such. So for example, if I meet somebody from my church that bought a home from me, well, they would be tagged as church and gold, right? So this allows me to send out specific marketing materials to a specific subset in my database, which is the simplest way to do it while giving you the most flexibility. At least this is what my experience has been. Now, step number 4 is once you've tagged everyone that you want to export into a CSV file, or once you've tagged them in your Excel spreadsheet, you can export them into a CSV file and then store it on the cloud somewhere, either in Dropbox or Google Docs or whatever cloud service that you're using. Now you're ready, once you've done that, to upload that into whatever marketing platform, maybe a CRM or something like another software program or a direct mail program that you wish. The last step, so step number 5, and this is probably the most important, if you want to block time at the end of every month to update the database, that is what you want to do to make any changes. And when you have it up in the cloud, of course, you can easily download that and then update it and then resave it up into the cloud. Now, some people like to do this as they go through the month, and some may prefer to just make notes and then dedicate one time to do all those updates all at once. That's what I do. That way, that's going to save you a lot of time when you're updating your database, so it can be particularly helpful. So guys, those are the 5 tips that I have for you for building a database. I really appreciate you watching this video. Hopefully you've gotten something out of it. And if you like this video, please remember to subscribe using the button below, or check out our website at riblab.com, where we have a lot of information on our coaching programs and our classes. And you can actually click on the link below that I've provided, which will give you a free business planning course that we've created just for you. So thanks for listening to this video, and we'll talk to you in the next one.